dirt everywhere. It is so cold. I got out to like brush my teeth and pee, and I got back into my tent. My dirty, dirty tent. My fingers are like dirty and just freezing. I have to find motivation, but it's so cold. Oh. All right, let's do a proper good morning. Hi. Look at. Okay. I'm out of breath because I just climbed up out of my campsite, and that was intense. It was a little sketchy, but I feel much better now that I'm warm. I immediately had to take my puffy jacket off after climbing up that little mountain cliff. So basically, last night was one of the worst nights of sleep I've ever gotten in my whole entire life. I mean, I didn't really go to sleep till I think 4 a.m. And when I say I literally laid there awake from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., I am not kidding you. The wind was so powerful and loud. I've never experienced anything like that before. My whole tent was like lifting off of the ground, and it was just like I was like curled up into like a little fetal position some of the night because it was freezing, plugging my ears because it was so loud. And I just laid there and I'm like, this is miserable. Night 3 on the PCT, not so fun. So right now I have about a little under 12 miles to make it to Mount Laguna, and then we'll take it from there. See you guys soon. Nothing like doing a little road walking, trying to find where the trail resumes. So I just looked at my GPS and I have about a 2,000 foot climb up to Mount Laguna net. So I'm going to be going downhill some, which means I have to go back up. So it's more than 2,000 feet, which means it is going to be one of those days where my heart is just pumping. It's going to be hard, but I'll see you there. Oh, okay. Got it, boss. So people keep commenting on how many rattlesnakes they've seen, all these hikers. And I'm like, what? Like, I haven't seen any. And I always like scan the trails because I just want to be safe. And I don't listen to music. I'm not listening to podcasts, anything like that, because I want to hear if there's a rattlesnake around. But they're showing me pictures of these massive rattlesnakes, and I'm like, oh my gosh. People are like, oh, your time is coming. I'm like, okay. Well, I was just walking along the trail, and it wasn't a rattlesnake, but there was a snake, like a garden snake or something, right in the middle of the trail when I came around the corner. It was so scary. So if I had that reaction to a little garden snake, I don't quite know how I'm going to feel when I see a rattlesnake. And I don't mind snakes, but I just think I'm like waiting to see a rattlesnake because everyone's like, your time is coming, death is upon you. But I just ran into a backpacker, not PCT hiker. He just did like 4 days out here, and he was just so friendly. He was like explaining the campground up at Mount Laguna, where to go, because he was really confused, and I don't know, it's just super nice. People are so cool out here. Just helping one hiker out. so I keep putting sunscreen on, but the sun is directly hitting the side of my face where I have a big freckle. And it's one of those like blue freckles that are the dangerous ones that I get checked out every 6 months. So this is my new look, y'all. Also, it's really hot and I should take this windbreaker off because it's not really windy anymore. But I don't want to stop. I'm going up this like 900-foot climb and I just want to get there already. Oh, I've done so much climbing today. Who needs a gym when you can just go hiking outdoors? Oh, I made it to Mount Laguna. Well, I guess I have 1/4 of a mile. But there's like hot food. Oh yeah. So, I'm really out of breath. But I want to say something. I just got to Mount Laguna and I'm walking towards the restaurants and everything now. I think I'm going the right way. And that climb up to Mount Laguna kicked my butt. So I want to say, if anybody's ever done that before, good job to you. That got my heart rate going. I had to stop several times. Felt good though. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm not eating enough. All I've eaten today was Pro Bar gummies and a Cliff Bar. And I think I hiked almost 12 miles, going up several thousand feet of elevation. So it's not enough food. So no wonder I'm like exhausted. But I'm gonna get better at eating. I just don't like stopping when I'm hiking. I like to keep going, but I talked to so many people on the trail and stopped to talk to them. And it felt good to stop and kind of soak it in. So I'm gonna try to do that. But anyway, I just wanted to say, if you've hiked up that before, good job, because that was a leg burner. Originally I wasn't gonna eat, but I am totally gonna get some burger. I think this place closes at like 3 p.m. and it's like 2:15, so I was pushing it just to make it. This is how you know hikers are inside. Biscuits and gravy and eggs. Breakfast. Okay, I got this cool little outfit going on. My cheeks are so rosy, even though I keep putting sunscreen on, so I had to get the sun hat out. Anyway, a bunch of people are staying in Mount Laguna tonight in cabins. They all got cabins. And a bunch of them offered me to stay with them and like split it, but I need to save money. I had to be a bit frugal this trip, so I think I'm gonna have to leave all my friends that I've made and continue hiking. Maybe 3 to 5 more hours, 3 to 5 more miles. Yeah, and then get a room in Julian. So we'll see how that works. Right now I'm walking to the store. People said, hey, meet us for pizza and beer. I said, all right, I'll be right there. So that's where I'm going. Anyway, I bought the hat with the cacti under it because hello, it's the desert. So I'm in Mount Laguna general store. They got some really cool things. Nothing really that'll help me on my hike, except these sleds. I think I'm gonna strap myself to someone's pack and have them pull me. They won't know. Yeah. Cool little spot. Bye guys. They do have a bunch of food you can restock up on. The good stuff is just on the other side of the store. Like Pop-Tarts, bomb, ice cream. And then the beer's back there.
Is that like a little, just like stuffs in the pocket as well, like nano? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, that's the same one. And I
Captain over there bought us some beer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Cheers. You best believe.
Memories of Hawaii with the mango. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think this place is Wi-Fi.
I was coming down the trail.
I need to go.
And she says, and there's this woman who's talking about losing her Star Wars blanket, and she's her ass is right in the middle of the trail, and she's on the phone with 911. She says, I can hear the operator. And the operator says, ma'am, how much battery do you have left? And she says, oh, nothing. Oh, but here's a hiker. I'm sure that I can use her phone. She had the paramedics show up, but they didn't want to drive all the way up that road.
Yeah.
And the sheriff is going to drive her out of there down to the ambulance, and she refuses medical attention.
And she was arguing with the sheriff.
Did you guys
Yeah.
ever see the guy on the scooter, the red scooter?
Yes, yeah.
That's the guy that came to me. I was already at the river.
Oh my God.